I always thought my life was perfect. I was a successful businessman, respected in my community, and happily married to a beautiful woman. Shortly after, we were blessed with a beautiful daughter. She became the center of my world, the light of my life. But little did I know, my perfect world was about to be shattered. It started with small changes. My wife, who had always been open and carefree, suddenly became secretive. Her phone, which used to sit on lock on the table, now had a password I didn't know. To make matters worse, she activated a setting that made her phone make a sound every time it was touched. It felt like a warning alarm for me to stay away. Whenever I asked her about it, she became defensive. "Why are you always snooping?" she would say, brushing me off. At first, I didn't think much of it. I told myself I was overthinking things. After all, she was my wife, the mother of my daughter. Why would she hide anything from me? But as days turned into weeks, the nagging feeling that something wasn't right grew stronger. One evening, I returned home earlier than usual. Normally, I would honk at the gate and wait for someone to open it. But that day, I decided to park outside and walk in quietly. I walked into our room and found her phone lying on the bed, as if she had just finished a call. She was in the kitchen frying meat, completely unaware of my presence. I picked up the phone and quickly scanned through her call logs. The last dialed number caught my attention, so I took a photo of it for further investigation. Then I placed the phone back exactly as I had found it and pretended everything was normal. The next day, I began investigating the number. Using a caller identification app, I discovered that the owner of the number was a man. My heart sank. I decided to dig deeper. I used an old WhatsApp account of mine, changed the profile picture to one of my wife's picture, and messaged him, pretending to be my wife. "Hi babe," I wrote. "I'm using this number because my husband is suspecting me. Don't message my old WhatsApp number no matter what. I will contact you here when it's safe." To my shock, he replied instantly, "Okay, my love," and asked, "Did you later take my daughter to the hospital today?" Truly, my daughter was sick, and I was surprised why he called my daughter his daughter. I just followed up and told him no. I was unable to go to hospital because it rained today, but she is feeling better and I will try to take her to the hospital tomorrow, honey. He replied, "Okay." I sent him, "Babe, please send me your picture. I'm just missing you and my husband will soon be back and I will delete it, so don't worry." He sent his picture and it matched with the one on his profile. He texted again, "So babe, I'm still doing all the paperwork, but I'm still having some issues trying to get visa for our daughter. Everything should not pass 1 month from now. I hope you are getting ready. Hope you can still hold on your pregnancy in this first trimester by not trying to act up so your husband won't realize that you are pregnant." At this point, I was shocked. So my wife is pregnant for someone, despite my daughter is not for me. I was shivering. I just replied him, "Don't worry, babe. I'm on drugs and the symptoms of pregnancy hardly show. Just make the preparation fast." He said, "Okay. We just needed a final 2 million naira more. Hope he will approve this fund in 2 weeks." I was literally paying my wife some money to put in her business. So there was no business anywhere. All this fund is to run away from me and strip me away of everything I have. That evening, I confronted my wife. She was sitting at the dining table waiting for me to join her for dinner, but I couldn't even look at her. I showed her the messages, the evidence I had gathered. Her face paled as she read the messages. She tried to deny it at first, but eventually broke down, crying uncontrollably. She couldn't answer my questions. Instead, she retreated to our daughter's room and spent the night there, sobbing, making calls. In the days that followed, I couldn't think straight. My life felt like a lie. She begged for forgiveness, blaming the situation on the man's manipulation, but the trust was gone. Different calls started entering my phone, which I didn't receive any. Now I find myself at a crossroads. My love for her has been tainted by betrayal, and my faith in the family I thought I had is shattered. If you found yourself in this kind of situation, tell me, what will you do? Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on your bell notification to get notified each time I publish a new video. If you are my returning subscriber, thank you very much and remain blessed. Bye.